Welcome, Virgo. We're doing your December 2025 tarot forecast. It is a general reading, so trust what resonates, leave what does not. And this reading is wherever Virgo's in your birth chart, sun, moon, rising sign. And if you're cross-watching, big welcome. Now, I have just opened the 2026 tarot forecast, which is predictions on love, career, and finances, as well as your general energies. They're available for a limited time in December, which starts next week, and January 2026, if you want to get hold of one of those forecasts. The booking link's going to pop up here as well as down below. Spots are limited. And also, my channel will soon hit 100,000 subscribers. So I am going to do a giveaway, which is a 1-hour personal pre-recorded reading with me to the 100,000 subscriber. So if you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. If you've been following me for a while yet, have not yet subscribed, possibly this is month to do it, darlings. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. You'll go into the draw. I will announce that winner as soon as that prize goes off. So hopefully it'll happen in December, darlings. And I just want to say a big thank you to all of you in my community. You've been amazing. I know some of you have been following me for years, and just so blessed to have all of you here. All right, let's dive in. And yes, darlings, I do have a bandage on my wrist. I know a few of you have been inquiring. I have sprained my thumb and my wrist. I'm totally fine, but I do thank you for your love and support. All right, let's pull you some guidance from your spirit guides directly. All right, 2 flying out here. Oh, we got the Empress of the Night. After the storm, I emerge like a shiny new star. So some of you have been going through some challenging circumstances, coming out the other side. It can be around health and wellness, something you've been going through. It can be just life challenges. You've also got the Jade Star, which is all about surrender. Now, this is related to the heart chakra being this beautiful green energy, which is I'm ready to let go with self-compassion. Letting go of things that don't serve you any longer. Letting go of things where you're putting yourself down. Don't do that anymore, Spirit's saying. It could have been situations that have ended that you're having to work through. It could be some kind of loss that you're working yourself through, or working your way through. You've also got the Sacred Orchard. She's holding the most beautiful golden apple in her hand there, which is you co-creating your abundance with the universe, taking action, putting your intentions out there. Spirit's going to match you. And you got the Huntress, which is being on a bit of a quest, darlings, to be wild and free. Being supported by the star system Pleiades, the 7 stellar sisters of Pleiades, which blesses your ideas and projects at this time. Being very focused, you will hit your mark. And you've got the Winged Messenger of Creation, this most beautiful angel holding a magenta orb of light there. Spiritual direction inspires my creative flow. So you may have some beautiful ideas, passions, goals you're working on right now. Things you're trying to bring to life in this world. It could be a creative project. It could be things where you want to help others in some way. All right, let's have a look at some crystal energies to balance these out. Oh, you got Blue Lace Agate, which is calm expression, being in this beautiful, peaceful energy. So gorgeous. And Aquamarine, which is simplification. Okay. Those of you going through something emotional that you're having to release, Spirit's saying don't overthink it and don't overwork your mind. What is the simplest version of the truth you can take away from that experience or that situation? Be mindful of weaving illusions around things. What is the simplest truth about it that you need to take away from it to make sense of things? And you've got Pearl, which is purity. Some of you have beautiful, pure intent to create certain ideas and projects in your life. It's also, purity represents at a soul level that doesn't matter what you've gone through in this life, your soul is always pure, yeah? We can always have a fresh start. We can always have a new beginning. And clear quartz, which is light embodiment. There is a need to bring this beautiful high vibrational energy into the energy body and the spiritual body. Being in high vibration. And hematite, which is spiritual grounding. So those of you that want to kick off ideas and projects related to your spiritual beliefs or wanting to help others, it does need to have a very practical plan around it, right? So we've got to be mindful that if we're wanting to create something, that we could do things which just comes from a place of passion, like we're really passionate about it. Now, you could spend a lot of time and energy in something and it not work. Why do I say that? Because at the heart of it, as a creative, we also want to be an entrepreneur and a business person, right? We've got to have both those things working together. Because otherwise we can spend a whole lot of time and energy in something that we really love doing. We're very passionate about it, but we can't sell it because we've never taken the time to figure out if there's a market or demand for it, which means that it will give you a sense of, putting even your effort and your money into something that's not going to give you a return because you didn't do your homework to figure out if you're creating a product or a service that's saleable, that's, as much as it may help people, are people going to take it up? Is it a must-have for people? Can they see the value in it? You could probably see the value in it, but do they? It might be just, when people's money's tight, then they cut out anything that is extra. So you've got to be creating something that people see as essential to their path, if that makes sense to you. So Spirit's asking you, it's wonderful to have those creative ideas, but you've got to make it practical and you've got to be able to create abundance flows out of it because we live in a material world. You've got to materially support yourself, All right, let's put some guidance from the tarot. Okay, you've got the Eight of Air, and Spirit's saying there's possibly situations where you may be holding yourself back a bit or procrastinating from moving yourself forward. Or you're recognizing where you have held yourself back through procrastination in the past. Any other guidance there? Okay, some of you may need to seek some advice on something in order to move yourself forward. And you've been delaying that, seeking that advice. You've also got the Four of Earth, which is being very practical with your money at this time, putting money aside for savings. And you are going through a lot of transformation and growth right now. So is your money situation, Spirit's saying. Directly related to your abundance. Ooh, and there is a situation here where you're going to have justice and fairness. Things balancing out in your world. Can be a legal situation. Contract. Oh, and you've got the Four of Fire. You are headed towards this beautiful peace and prosperity. Those of you coupled up, there's a home in the background. So Spirit's saying your ideas absolutely have merit. They can create the abundance that you want to create. They just need to be grounded. All right, let's put you some guidance from the Goddess Guidance deck. Okay, you've got a time of endings and beginnings. Spirit's saying the old must be released so that you can enter, making space for the new. Not trying to hold on to things that are over. It's time to move forward. Okay. Got a message here to put healthy boundaries in place around your time and energy moving forward. So in the past, where have you tripped yourself up where you've done too much, given too much, worried too much about others and it hasn't served you? Because it's affected the heart chakra in some way. It may have also affected your money. Oh, again, you got justice and fairness coming out. Double justice. That's around your abundance. And Spirit's saying you do have a lot of wisdom within you. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust your inner compass to guide you forward. Things that you want to focus on. And you got Sedna Infinite Supply. This is a guarantee from the universe. You're going to be looked after for your today and all of your tomorrows when it comes to your abundance flows and your emotional needs. That's beautiful. So there's definitely encouragement for your ideas and projects at this time. All right, let's put you some guidance from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle. Okay, you've got the High Lady of Compassion. So they're asking you, whatever you're releasing from the past, could you look at it from a very loving perspective, a considerate perspective? Even if you've got to seek guidance on something, how could you show up in the best way? Even if it's a legal situation. And you've got the Cosmos, which is a reminder that you're limitless. There's nothing holding you back. There's lots of opportunities around you. You are someone who's naturally creative, coming up with creative solutions. Oh, look, you got the Metal King again. We've got boundaries coming in. This is very strong boundaries. It's also spiritual protection. Some of you are possibly teaching someone how to treat you, but you've had to go to the extent of having to go through the courts to do it. Some kind of legal thing coming out here. It's also just be mindful that you're not putting boundaries around yourself that are so strong that you're not letting opportunities in, not allowing people into your world. Oh, you got the Diamond Dreamer, darlings. Confirmation you got material wealth coming. True prosperity. Some kind of outcome or justice here. And the Hungry Ghost. So you need to be mindful of scarcity consciousness and self-sabotage. Worrying that you're not going to get what you want. Spirit's saying you are. Release attachments to outcomes and just do what you can do on a daily basis and expect things to flow. If you struggle with that, I have done an ebook and masterclass on boosting your manifesting powers, which explains why we get stuck into states of scarcity consciousness, lack mentality. If you want to improve that for yourself, it would be a great resource for you. Sometimes it can be embedded so deeply, right down to the neural pathways of your brain, so you're constantly in a state of lack. It can be all the way back from childhood imprints throughout your life and experiences in life that kind of reinforced those imprints. So if you do struggle with that, I'll put the link to that on here and down below. All right, let's put you some guidance from the Messenger Oracle. And again, you got the Moon energy coming out. Spirit's saying you just need to trust your intuition and move yourself forward. And just to be patient, those of you doing some release work, it may take a little bit of time, be patient. And here the ancient ones, your angels and spirit guides are communicating with you the whole time. If you're going through something in the legal system and you're overthinking it, worrying about it, Spirit's saying they're sending you messages that it's going to go in your favor. And you need to know your power and step into your personal power. Know that you're worthy and deserving of abundance, material wealth, to be happy, to be free. And just have courage to move yourself forward, have that positive expectation that things are going to come together for you. We always got to co-create that. Let's have a look at some guidance in terms of actions moving forward. OMG, are you ready? Again, Spirit is saying after the storm, expect a miracle. There's a rainbow going off here. Expect things to turn around for you. Good things to happen. Do things that are adventurous. Those of you needing to do some release work, you need to shake your energy up so you're not focusing on things that didn't work out, focusing on loss or focusing on past stuff. Spirit's saying you've got to shift that energy. Get out in nature, go hiking, go for a country drive, go and do something this weekend that shakes that energy up. And you are going to have freedom. There is a situation that's going to go in your favor here where you're going to get the freedom, a feeling of freedom that you're so desiring. Some of you, it's financial freedom. And there is opportunities out there for you coming towards you around your ideas, your creativity, your life path. New opportunities. And you do need to stay focused on what's important right now. See the big picture, what you're working towards. Oh, a lot of encouragement going on from the universe right now. Let's put some guidance from your animal spirit guides. Oh, darlings, you got the White Raven spirit, number 66, represents love and money. The same trust in magic is sitting directly over your miracle. All I can say is high five each other right now. And the scarab bead tool magic works through you. You know how to move forward. You know how to overcome challenges. Also represents your creativity. And the wombat spirit, be at home. Some of you, whatever this outcome is, it's going to help you feel stable around your home life, your home situation. And the Coyote spirit, trust in divine detours. Okay, you may have an idea or something you're working on, and it might start off as something and end up as something completely different, morph into something completely different. And the Dog spirit, which is you being loyal to what you love. Your ideas, your passions, the people most important to you. All right, let's pull you a crowning energy from the Divine Circus Oracle. Beautiful deck by Lana Fairchild. Oh, of course. Of course. Wait till you see this. Oh, have a look at that. You got the Rooster Mama. She's a maverick, a renegade, a little wild child. Totally suits the Virgos that I know. Let's pull you up the guidance. You ready, Virgo? It says, the Rooster Mama is her own person. She's a rebel, a maverick, a renegade, an offbeat individual who dances to her own rhythm. She is the authentic or eccentric who doesn't fall in with the plans other people make for her, but creates her own consciousness with optimism and flair for self-expression. She says you are unique, positive, and rebellious too. In a world where we're taught we need permission to do almost anything, it takes guts to decide to give yourself unconditional permission to be unconditionally yourself. And when you do, an exhilarating sense of freedom, excitement, and happiness bubbles up from within. Permission to be strangely beautiful, weirdly wonderful, and divinely eccentric creates charisma, energy, and inspired ideas. Your own opinion of yourself becomes more important than the voices of fear. They want to control you because they're afraid of the power within you. And you have compassion for that which is enslaved by fear, but you do not buy into it. The Rooster Mama sees this divine defiance in you and how it empowers you to make your own choices, to choose your own consciousness, the power to live your life in whatever way you see fit, whether others understand it or not. And when this oracle appears, you're being encouraged to break with tradition, even your own traditions. It's time to shake things up, to redefine yourself, even if that means letting things get a little wild in the hen house for a while. She reminds you to be bold, to be proud, and to strut your stuff. And the Rooster Mama brings news of a birth, something new that will be unlike anything you've ever experienced before. She protects you as you explore and experiment with the most unique, individualistic, and confident expression of you in your life. So be optimistic, for the light is on its way to you now, or very soon will be. Time to step forward with your own unique vision and voice, which will ring true and loud through the darkness and call forth the light. There's an affirmation here, and it says, I enjoy being my true self with confidence, colour, and optimism. Oh, the most perfect message. All right, those are your messages. If you enjoyed this reading, make sure to share, like, subscribe. Do reach out for a personal reading if you need extra guidance at this time. Go and check out those 2026 tarot forecasts. Very few spots available. Links on here and down below. And for now, much love, much light. Namaste.